Hello guys, here we are at Riverside Garrison. Oh, hello. No, you don't want to say anything? Alright, see you later, bud. Oh, what do we got here? We got some shitlords. Can I get rid of these? Well, it said I dispelled something. Okay, guys, here, have some barrier. A victory at last! We're still fighting, guy! There! You can consider that a small victory. A small one. Just very tiny. Well, I guess, yeah, that is weird that those would be right there, because the, thingamabob, the rift, is below us. Riverside Garrison. This ancient structure has stood since the time of the Elven Kingdom of the Dales. Since then, it has fallen into ruin. No one alive knows for what the elves used it. Grand Duke Gaspard's forces claimed it as an outpost early in the Orlesian Civil War. Okay. So let's go do it, bud. Alright, guys, here we are. I did destroy the rift, and we got a little glowy thing. What could it be? What could it be? Bottles of Thetis! Final finale by Masad, the last bottling from the legendary vintners of Ferelden before lands were divided. Tears on the glass as slow as the turning of a reluctant air, as quick on the tongue as words that can't be unsaid. Yeah! We got all 29 bottles of fucking Thetis! What are you gonna do about it? Woof, woof, doogity doog, we fucking did it! Although that's probably the first time my very last bottle of Thetis wasn't in the Hissing Waste. Because guess what? I already went to the Hissing Waste. Whoa! What are you gonna do about it, Sonny Chimp? That's right. All 29 of them. I deserve a medal for that. But no, you know what you get? Abso-fucking-lutely nothing. The game doesn't care that you put all this exploration to bed. I don't know what else to call it. But you know, you can explore all that, and you don't get shit for it. So, good day. Good night. In case I don't see you, good evening, and shut your damn face.
Things are looking up at last, Inquisitor.
The Fade Rifts are gone. Demons should no longer trouble you.
With the demons gone, our communication and supply lines will open again. We can get word to other battalions and secure what we've lost. If the Grand Duchess's attempt at peace fails, we'll be able to keep fighting.
Well, I mean...
Good day.
I mean, they've kind of been at their thing for a while now. Like, how long ago did I get that whole... Oh, hey, we need to go to the Winter's Palace and save Celine. Durga. But, you know, oh man. She's been at danger, and so much danger, all this fucking time. It's great.
The demons are gone? Thank the Maker. Perhaps now we'll be able to get word out.
I've brought back the personal effects of your fallen soldiers.
This will mean much to loved ones left behind. I cannot thank you enough.
Yay! Left to Grieve, complete. What a very great and story-driven quest. Psych! Alright guys, here we are back at the war table for the most exciting part of the game! Okay, Dwarven slaves in Venatori hands. A report has arrived from the site of the suspected Venatori enclave. It is nonsensical given accepted historical record. Located Venatori enclave. Fires on approach. Assumed they torched their camp while retreating. Not the case. Camp already destroyed. Venatori dead. Dwarven tools found, but no dwarves, alive or dead. One deep stalker corpse found. Oh, there's something. Maybe they should have brought the deep stalkers back. That would be fun. These guys look like tiny little penis dinosaurs. Although I guess they were really like worm things, but... gosh, just imagine how creepy those fuckers could be. Just like coming out of the goddamn ground, you know what I'm saying? Signs of blight corruption. Best guess. Venatori surprised by forces emerging from the camp. Well, assume they left the same way. Well, collapsed, no passage possible. Enclave scoured for resources for return to Skyhold. On return to Inquisition camp, message found next to a newly opened sinkhole. We always come for our own. What about you, Inquisition? Binthus Warhelm Kal Shirak. Well, at least I know he's a dwarf. a dwarf, Cal Shirak. The fuck's his deal? Gain access to Gillen Nanes Grove. Sure. Chief Engineer. Bernardines. Report to Commander Cullen. Initial inspection. Elven ruins. Ancient. Largely structurally unsound. Mortar damp and crumbling. Recent damage to load-bearing walls. Claw marks. Task. Clear loose rubble and reinforce collapsed passageway for safety. Requirements. 10 strong workers. 2 junior engineers. 2 guards for security. 3 wagon loads of squared oak beam. 170 kegs of brown ale. Yeah, I'm sure they need ale for that. You've seen the report. Our workers can clear the path to the Crow Fens. Man, that's actually reminding me. There's this one little puzzle area that you can do. I don't remember what the reward is. I'd have to look it up again. I'd also have to look up how the fucking puzzle is even completed. I mean, I could stick around for like 10-15 minutes and be like, oh, okay, that does that, and this does that. Okay, we'll figure it out from there, trial and error. I'm not even going to bother with it, to be honest. Like, I'll go down there because I think there's a thing you can grab on the way. But I'm not going to even attempt at doing it because the hold feature still doesn't work in this game. The game has been out for well over a year, and the hold feature doesn't work. I don't get it. But anyway, gain access to How about G Grove? Grove Street. The passageway is clear and safe. Access to the grove restored. 170 kegs of ale, not nearly enough for 15 hardworking Inquisition men and women. Chief Engineer Bernardine. Yes, I do not want to go to the Exalted Plains, sir. Repair Point Agar. A report from Commander Cullen. Citadel du Carbo, where Celine's forces are stationed, was cut off from the rest of the Dales when Pont Agar was destroyed in the Civil War. Owing to the rocky terrain around the Citadel, it has no other access points. Forces within could have been stranded for weeks. It's too bad. I will send our best builders as soon as you give the word. Cool. Pont Agar has been repaired, and the Citadel is once more accessible by road. Oddly enough, we have seen no sign of activity from the army. Something to investigate further, perhaps? Cullen. We're not going to investigate for now. Exalted Plains resources. Our shipment of resources from the Exalted Plains has arrived. 3 Viridium and 3 Rash Vine. I waited 9 whole minutes for that? Wow. Thank you, BioWare, for a great war table operation. An offer of help on their terms. Oh boy, 2 hours. A letter on dark vellum with obviously dwarven marking. Well, what makes it obviously dwarven markings? I'd like to see that. I mean, the art team spent so much time making all these fucking tarot cards, or whatever you want to call them for the game. They made all these fucking cards for, like, you know, in the beginning of the game, you pick like your so-called origin, you know, all these little pictures. But what about the letters? Put some fucking art in the letters, please. Yay, gosh. I'm so unimmersed with these obviously dwarven markings that I can't see. But anyway, a hole in the surfaces. Wait, a hole in the surfacers. Precious sky. Not our concern. Well, they even thought that in Origins as well. Oh, the blight. That's a surfacer problem. How about fuck you, shorty? Not our concern. Yeah, okay. But the thing that did it, if this Magister shit really brought the blight and the darkspawn, we're no friend of that. Follow these instructions, and you'll catch your enemy sleeping. Tell your soldiers not to leave the main tunnel. That's your only warning. Binthus Warhelm Kalsharak. The letter ends with a map to a cave system and the number of troops that can pass. They can have their secrecy, but we don't know the threat on the other side of their passage. I'd send double that to even a threat inventory. Potential relations with another dwarven Tig would be far more beneficial than a minor strike at the Venatori. At least send ambassadors with our soldiers. They hold their secrets dear. Do as they say, no more, no less. Okay, there you go. Have fun, guys.
Inquisitor.
Let's look at this for a second. I recommended level 12 to 15. Yeah, I'm gonna like shit. I'm already shitting all over this game. I could probably bump it up the nightmare, but I hate change. I'm afraid of change. Like, I don't do change for the sake of keeping things the same. I'd have to wait for a new playthrough to go up. That's just how fucking stupid I am. So anyway, we're gonna go walk around and talk to all the people and see if there's any new conversations that I can have with them. And if not, I'm actually going to make a separate save slot. You know, I'll make a third save slot that's before I pick the quest. There's a reason I want to do that, and that's because there's like a specific route that I want to take. But in order to take that route, you have to it's basically a fucking fetch quest for the main quest. It's ridiculous to get like a certain outcome. I need to find like these statues. So I want to save, because if I fuck up, then maybe I'll redo the whole thing. The whole quest, that is. And then, you know, the other 2 slots that I already have, I alternate between those. So anyway, I will BRB if there's conversation. And if not, then I'll be back at the war table again and be like, hey, things.
I'll be here.
Thank you for your investment in my investigations, Inquisitor. I've learned something, I think. I don't know.
What have you learned? Did you find out about the Fade?
I got a scraping that was cleaned off you, and it's weird. And the other rift bits, they're weird. It's just weird. I said weird, right?
Answers, Dagna.
Lyrium and the Fade linked, but dwarves and Tranquil not linked. But they work Lyrium, so they are, somehow. And there's something there. I was face deep in a rune, and for a moment, I was tall. Really tall. And I thought all the thoughts.
You know, I feel like I already had this conversation, but I'm not sure. I guess we're gonna go through it anyway.
You felt taller. How much taller?
Like mountain tall. Or I was the mountain. But I was moving. I felt dizzy. You know what I remembered? Watching a shaper it carve the wall of memory, except big. Isn't that weird? Maybe there were fumes.
What do you mean when you say thought all the thoughts?
I don't know. As if for a moment I was around all my people, and my thought was all of theirs.
Your thoughts were their thoughts?
No, my thought was all of our thoughts, like parts. Ugh, words are mush. Maybe that's what the stone feels like. Or we think it feels like. If we think it feels. Creepy.
So Tranquil and dwarves are linked to Lyrium, but also not linked.
Like the lyrium needs to flow, but if you're part of it, it takes you with it. So you can't be part of it. That makes me sad. I'm not sure why. It seems like we should be part of it. Whatever it is. Or maybe we're the ones who make it happen. Whatever it is. You know what's frustrating? Answers that aren't answers. Blah.
Keep investigating, and let me know what you find.
I tried to make it happen again, but it wouldn't. Then I had a headache. And cocoa and a lie down. I'll keep at it. It's weird. Oh, and I made a rune. It's weird too. Be careful with it.
And I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what just happened. But I guess the good news is you don't have to understand here to be here. You know what I'm saying? And then Dagna mentioning Coco reminded me of Civ 5. And, well, here we go. Whoa, fucking bullshit again. I was playing Civ 5 the past couple of days. A whole shit ton of Civ 5. And it's like, I was playing by myself, right? Because my co-op partner ditched me for Beyond Earth. Fucking asshole. Hope you go to buy cotton candy or something someday and it has shit in it or it's stale. You bastard. But anyway, it's like, man, I was playing and everyone kept trading me for fucking cocoa. All the AI. It's like, oh, I have 2 pieces of cocoa in my empire. And guess what? Someone offers, I'm like, no, I don't want to help you out by giving you something you need. And guess what? I refuse it, and the next turn, they offer again. It's like I just started accepting the trades, so they'd fucking stop. It was just everyone wanted my fucking cocoa, and they would give me stupid bullshit like iron and horses. I don't need your fucking horses. I have tanks. But whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter!
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
I trust you're feeling better?
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
Just try to be more careful from now on.
Of course. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
The past isn't always pleasant. Sometimes you have to let go and move on.
I can't forget what happened, but it led me here. I can make that mean something. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
I've met good people here. Knowing they have my back, it helps.
You certainly keep interesting company. I suppose I do as well. First the Templars, now the Grey Wardens. Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it.
If I was possessed by a demon, would you...
I would rather not consider it.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
Do you think Templars should cease to exist?
No. I may have chosen to leave that life, but I respect those who remain. Magic ungoverned could tear the world apart. It's doing so now. Templars are trained and able to confront such dangers.
What would you suggest?
Some call the Circle a prison that can only breed resentment. Perhaps opportunities to work outside the Circle. A mixed military service or healers' clinics with Templar support. And there must be a safer way for Templars to leave. Templars can lose their memory as Delirium. Some call it a gift, to forget the failed harrowings, the demons. Some atrocities haunt me still. But to lose what good I can recall, I nearly lost my mind once. It is no gift.
The circles may have faltered, but they were not without merit. That system should be restored, not abandoned.
The Circle may bring peace for a time, if only because people crave stability. But how long would it last?
You still regret the man you became after leaving Ferelden?
After the Ferelden Circle, I thought all mages were like the ones there. Knight Commander Meredith's methods were harsh, but they kept people safe.
You said Meredith was unstable.
She was my Knight Commander. I had no reason to distrust her. She wasn't wrong about the Blood Mages in Kirkwall. Meredith encouraged my anger towards the mages. There was only so far I would go, and she knew that too. I was her second in command. She kept decisions from me, those I would question. I believed she was serving the city. I never thought to question her, not until it was too late.
You can't control everything. You stood up to her in the end.
If I hadn't, would I be like her now? I wanted mages locked away as much as she did. I trusted they were treated reasonably well, but I should have done more. I should have looked into it. I It's not yet enough. The Inquisition is my chance to atone. I will see it through.